This is all the evidence that Charly Suarez was blatantly robbed on a top-ranked show. Surprise, surprise, but I've got all the evidence here. Let's get right into it. Top Rank even reposted a post on their Twitter page saying that it is very clearly a left hook that landed. So, yeah, let's get right into it now then of the blatant robbery that Charly Suarez was on the wrong side of against Emmanuel Navarrete. Right, here we go then. As we can see right here, a punch. The glove right there on Navarrete. The head of Charly Suarez is nowhere to be seen. Absolutely nowhere to be seen. Let's play the whole punch. Here we go. Jab, connects. Coming in. Left hook. Bang. I don't see. That is one of the most clearest punches you can see. That is a ridiculously clear punch and flush punch that landed on Navarrete. It's a peach of a punch that Charly Suarez landed. An absolute peach of a punch that he landed. How is this been said to be a head clash? It was read afterwards, apparently it's a head clash, so we have to go to the cars. And then we see, about 10 men in suits all talking about whether they should give the decision to Charly Suarez. But no, then they just want to give it to Navarrete. So, yeah, lots of confusion. And surprise, surprise, it's on the Top Rank show. Look, make sure you check out my post-fight review of Jan Freddy, because I've explained a lot about this. But now we're having a look at the proper evidence here. So we saw that, and there we go. Head snaps back a bit after that punch from Charly Suarez. Heads were nowhere near. Heads were nowhere near each other whatsoever. Like, you don't even really need to put it in slow-mo to really be able to see. Let's have a look here then. Again, jab. Comes around. Onto that. Suarez's head is there. Suarez's head is there. And the glove is there. And Navarrete saying, I think it was a head clash. This is the furthest thing from a head clash. That is a peach of a punch from Charly Suarez. If we're being real, that's one of the best punches that have been thrown in boxing this year. 100%. It brutally smashed the eyebrow of Navarrete. This isn't even close to a head clash. Like, this is the furthest thing from a head clash. Angle change, bang. I don't know what else the explanation is. Like, it's not like we need to analyze so many angles. He might have just about clipped him close there. And the hand just landed. But no, it's not even that. It's clear to see. Someone should have said something, and I don't know why, but it just shows how corrupt that Top Rank are. So I don't know why no one said anything, but that is a very clear left hook. Very clear left hook. We then go to this. And Top Rank actually reposted this. Replay found after commission decision. Torre Maxing deserved rematch to come. And again, you see there. Where's the head? All the way over there. You can't even see it here in the slow-mo. You can't even see the head in the slow-mo. It's not even debatable if this is a punch or not. It is a punch. It is a punch. I don't get what there is to discuss. It's not debate. It smashed him flush as Navarrete ducked his head down. Smashed him flush. It's all the evidence, and it's not even like debatable evidence. You can't even like argue against this on how and why Navarrete got given a points decision win. I thought Suarez was slightly up on the cards as well. And I think he should have won on points, but he should have got the stoppage win, really. He should have got the stoppage win. There's no debating about this. This should get appealed. This should get overturned, or at the very minimum, give Charly Suarez his rematch. That is exactly what should happen here. I mean, you can't say to me that you can't like debate this against me, this with the argument that I've got here. It's all clear. You can't, from the rules of boxing, if you were caught by a punch and you were cut badly, it doesn't go to a technical decision. You're given the stoppage win if the fight then eventually gets stopped. look, let's have a look at, Zhang versus Joyce, the first fight, for example. When Zhang beat up the eye of Joe Joyce was no longer able to continue. Lots of damage done. That wasn't a head clash. It was caused by multiple punches that Zhang landed on Joyce. That fight got waved off in the 6th round, and Zhilei Zhang was given the stoppage win. That's exactly what should have happened last night. I thought when it first got stopped, I was thinking, are they giving Charly Suarez the win because of that? But no one looked back at it. No one thought, no, that definitely didn't look like a clear punch. Navarrete is a top-ranked man, so let's not go back and look at it. That's the thing. That's the thought process in Bob Arum and everyone around in Top Rank. That is the thought process. Navarrete is a top-ranked fighter, a big star for them, a world champion. They don't want to take it off him. I mean, again, you see, I don't see, we don't even need to keep replaying it because it's a blatant left hook. It's a clear left hook, which very clearly landed. So Charly Suarez should be a world champion right now. Philippines, they should have a new Filipino world champion in Charly Suarez. The timing of that shot was fantastic that he landed. The timing was fantastic. There's no other argument. Navarrete, once he's seen that, he can't say anything more because from the rules of boxing, that's a stoppage win for Charly Suarez. From the rules of the game. And Navarrete is a fighter. He knows the rules. He can't argue against it. So, I'm interested in hearing what Navarrete's got to say, unless Navarrete just decides, I'll never watch the clips. But it's one of the most best punches that we've seen land in a very long time, the way he completely opened up the eyebrow of Navarrete. I don't see what the issue was, and I don't see, for the people who look back at it and award it a head clash when it clearly wasn't. The ref made the decision that was final, but I don't get why nothing else is being said. Not enough was said. There's got to be other voices around, and that's why for these kind of things we need video replay. I mean, for certain things, no, I don't want it involved the whole time. But for matters like this, a rule of video replay should be brought in. For matters like this. For if whether you go to a technical decision or not, check if it's a head clash or check if it's caused by a punch. That's what the rules need to be now. Because we're getting blatant corruption and robberies like this and ruining it and, taking away moments from fighters like Charly Suarez. So, yeah, it just makes you just have a real sour taste in your mouth about boxing, really. And it just shows how much of a corrupt sport this is and how bad it's got over the years. And you've got to feel really, really, really bad for Charly Suarez. The guy was training for weeks and months for this fight. And this was his biggest moment. First world title fight. Basically wins it. And, from the rules of boxing, Charly Suarez is the winner and is a world champion. It's a joke. It's a joke. They've got to appeal it. This is something which should be appealed and most definitely should be overturned into a Charly Suarez win. Simple as that. I don't know what else to say. Anyway, thanks for watching.